In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my third trimester symptoms, and here we come wrapping up of our first and second and third trimester. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. I will be sharing with you guys my third and last trimester symptoms. I know there's a fourth trimester, which is afterbirth, which later down I will be sharing with you guys my whole fourth trimester symptoms and experience. So for today's, we're just going to talk about the third trimester, which is the last and final lap that we will have, and that's the last and final lap you will have in terms of gearing down to meet your baby girl or your baby boy, whichever gender you're having. And I haven't said this throughout my video, but just in case y'all are pregnant while watching or planning on getting pregnant, I will say congratulations, and also congratulations long overdue. I also would want to say congratulations if you're pregnant no or you were pregnant. Congratulations. I hope everything went well and all the favors that God has to offer he actually provided for you. And I know sometimes pregnancy you can plan to the T and the core and it actually don't work out, but sometimes things work out for the better and for the good. And by the grace of God, He know exactly what He's doing for you and your family. So just in case I didn't get a chance to say it in my first and second trimester, now is the time to say the congratulations. And I hope all the females that are watching that you also will be able to experience birth in bringing a child into this world. And I pray that all the trimesters you will have a safe, a smooth, and an easy transition in becoming a mom, and that you're able to bond and love yourself and also love the child that you're bringing into this world. Because as I said, having a child, bringing a child is always a blessing in the sky. So congratulations. So in my third trimester, just in case you're wondering why I keep on looking down is the fact that I make my notes each time I complete a semester just in case I forget, because they always say pregnancy brain is one of the serious ones, and I didn't want to forget the stuff them. To be honest, like I didn't want to forget them. So starting off strong, my blood pressure was still going on a rampant, to be honest. But as I said, it wasn't iris. I keep on telling myself that despite my pregnancy being high, I'm not gonna sit on it and dwell on it. I just keep on praying. I keep on take my pills. I drink a lot of water. I avoid the stuff that's gonna maybe cause or lead to high blood pressure, because I realized it was literally just my own hormones going through a phase, and I somewhat just kind of disregarded it in all honesty, even though I know it was still a burning factor while I'm still correspond with my doctor or my OB/YGN in all honesty. So I try to feed myself in positivity, not thinking of all the wrong that could possibly go wrong with me having high blood pressure while pregnant. So that's one of the things really good to kind of somewhat navigate, pray, talk to God. Even though they tell you XYZ, don't dwell on it, don't think on it, because that also puts pressure on you. And most importantly, you don't want the pressure to be on the baby. That's the next thing. So my pressure was there in all honesty, but I didn't pay the attention. But I just keep on telling myself everything is gonna be fine, the baby's gonna be fine. And truth be told, it actually worked out in favors where I didn't have any iris. It wasn't affecting um my delivery as well. So I must say pray and ask God for things like these. I realized this coloration in my neck. To some extent I'm seeing my neck trying somewhat getting way more better, because before my neck was like completely dark. Like I could, even if I was hiding the pregnancy, I could no longer, because my nose got worse. My feet got worse. The pressure was getting worse and worse. I was said I was going to get some products to use, but my doctor said it's best to just leave it as it is, because eventually it will go away. So me buying products and all those stuff, chances are it might even work, or it might be even get worse. So I just left it and just enjoy the dark neck for the time being. So this coloration is there, which is okay. Also, I realized in my neck now you can still see the spots. These spots, my hair, my chest, somewhat kind of gets a little bit browner, and then the spots were like popping out. So it was like to some extent is look at my skin was bleaching, but it wasn't bleaching. That too is coming out a little bit better. Like my skin is clearing up, and currently I'm 7 week postpartum while recording this video, which I don't mind. It's a give and take. I remember also I was buying fruits from the lady, and she's like, "You did pregnant? Are you pregnant?" I was like, "Yeah, I had my child already." She's like, "Lord God, the baby did your neck." So I said, "The child didn't do my neck like that. I gave birth to a baby, and the fact that she's coming into this world, she's gonna change some of her mommy features, and pretty much that's it." She's like, "No man, that crying because if you say that good, I don't know." And I don't know what she was saying. Like, I don't know what you call perfect pregnancy. And I was like, these are things that you have to be mindful during a pregnancy. Is that when you're going through your pregnancy, change is going to take place in your body. You're going to look different, you're going to feel different, but don't let the outside voice belittle you or let you feel some type of way, because at the end of the day, as I said, focus. You're bringing a child into this world, and in bringing a child in the world, your body go through a whole different shift. Like you take a whole 360 spin. So you can't expect to have that cute pretty face, that small nose, that little feet. It's not gonna happen. Like so much stuff's gonna change, but to each is his own. But always remember that you're bringing a child into this world. So the outside noise, don't listen and don't make it even try to conceal me, because people will say some stuff and they won't even know that you're trying to accept the new norm. You're trying to accept how your body feel and how it look, and then here they're coming, "Oh Lord, the baby doing it bad, Lord, that cranny." Like, bitch, I didn't ask you that. Hmm? I did not ask you. And sometimes it's good to just rush them on spot, like put them in the place on spot, and try your best. Don't let that consume you. Don't do it. Don't don't do it. If you have to tussle, tussle. If you have to block, you block. If you have to ignore, you ignore. And that's just it. Her. My belly was out. It was like shooting out, and the baby movement was like massive. It was big. It
Yay,
was I'm
mama.
here, like see me here. And one thing I love, throughout the third trimester, you get like excess movement. To be honest, you see the bulginess. One of the things that I love also in my third trimester is that my baby, each time I take a shower, my belly just gets stiff. And they always say the baby don't like the water. And I'm like, no, her mommy Munchkin mommy love water. So I always said that the baby don't like the water, and I'm like, no, baby love water. Baby Munchkin love the water, which I come to realize, baby Munchkin actually love water. So that used to be so fun. Also, when we're praying, her dad will sing and talk for her likewise, and she will literally respond with movements, with kicks. That was one of the most highlighted part for me, just to know that Munchkin is there. She's hearing, she's feeling, she's responding as well. Like I literally could not ask for anything than to know that yes, baby girl here. So I will share clips of it as well throughout the end of the third trimester photodome as well. Also, I come to realize that my breathing was a little bit, it was like getting out of control. I would just be walking was when it was highlighted, like, yeah, you can manage. I was like, yeah. I was like running out of breath some of the time. Sometimes I'm talking in the voice note, you could hear me like catching my breath during the voice note, which was crazy. And as I said, my features got like similar. I was like out and about during the third trimester, which I don't mind in all honesty. Then I realized when persons talk about where they can't see the buff anymore, I was like, what you mean you can't see the buff? Like the belly not big? Girl, bro, I could no longer see my buff. At this point, I was looking down, I was like, where you at? I say if the pressure was getting worse and worse, my bump was like, mind your business if you're trying to watch your weight. Don't even think about it. And also in my third trimester, I think that's where a massive weight gain, because I was in my 240, in all honesty, 240 era thereabout. And then I lost, event is so weird, during the afterbirth I literally dropped 7 pounds flat. Yeah, I become more weighty because my belly was way more bigger through the third trimester. Also, during the third trimester, I was still moving up and down. I was still working, I was still driving, I was still doing me, even though I took a break because my mommy and my husband stepped in terms of like washing and doing the cleaning, but you girl was still active, like I was still able to function. So whether they were there or not, I was still able to like move around, get stuff done on my own. But I'm getting older in pregnancy, so eventually I would have to slow down my pace, in all honesty. But I'm telling you, the third trimester, I think it was one of the best trimester in terms of baby movement, how I felt in my body, and the excitement just closing down and getting closer and closer to meet a baby munchkin. I think that meant so much to me, to be honest. And I didn't have anything severe in the third trimester that would have triggered me to not enjoy it. I was literally in the moon because when we talk to baby munchkin, she hear, she respond, and it might sound crazy, but sometimes you have to experience that little bond to really understand what I'm actually saying. But trust me, I do hope like things work out in favor for you throughout the whole pregnancy. So those pretty much was my that wraps up my third trimester symptoms for my pregnancy, which I did love and also enjoy. And as I said, if you're pregnant, definitely comment down below. Let me know what your third trimester was. What are some of the symptoms? Highlight some of the stuff that you actually enjoy and that you love throughout your pregnancy, and inspire someone, share with someone to let them know you know things gonna be okay. Leave a comment down below to encourage them, and as I said, I wish everyone a safe pregnancy when the time is come. If you're pregnant now, I wish you all the best, and I'm hoping that you get all the love that is needed to complete first trimester, second trimester, and also third trimester. And remember, give yourself grace throughout your pregnancy, because you're bringing forth life into this world. Things may not be the way you want it to be, but however God ordained it, you work with it and trust Him. Try to incorporate Him as much as possible in your life, and I think things will be okay. So, until next time, bye.
The baby's head down there. The baby's head is down as we thought.
We're 29 weeks today.
Yesterday, day before yesterday. All of a sudden, like, all my sinuses blocked. Me getting up.
Mommy, let the sunshine for y'all. Look at that. The pink is just so pretty. We can't wait to meet you, Munchkin. Today's 40 weeks. And you're very comfortable in mommy tummy. Like, I don't know what's going on for you, baby girl, but you need to come out and start playing. Hmm?